university, and I believe something similar will begin to happen in our workplace. So this morning we're going to start with introduction. You're going to tell us, I know we are very humble people. Some of us just like to say, I'm Tayo, just say your first name. And so this morning I'm permitting you to be proud. Is that okay? So please tell us your full name and the office you are handling. For example, Omotaya Ojiba, husband, that's the position I'm handling, I'm a husband. So something like that. So you tell us your department, your office, what you are doing, so that people can know you. And by the time we start eating this afternoon, I want us to do some networking. And I hope you are here with your business card, of course, phone numbers. So I want us to know one another. You never know where we're going to meet again. So it's very important we do that. So I'm going to start with myself to give us the standard, and then we'll go all around like that. Okay, Professor Omotaya Ajetomobi. I am a professor at the University of Johannesburg, Department of Chemical Sciences. That is my job, and I'm going to be the MC of today's meeting. Okay, won't you welcome me with a clap? All right, do we have a second microphone? Okay, no, it's fine. We can turn it around. Okay, so let's start from that end. If your introduction is not full, I will add to it because I know many people here. All right.
Good morning.
Maybe we start so people can see our face and know us. Okay, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good people. My name is Richard Mokaliji Butwadi.
You forgot your
Associate Professor at Chemical Sciences, DFC. I think I'm a husband, father, grandfather.
Grandpa, we never know that one. Grandfather. Okay.
I'm happy to be here. So, yeah, let's have a good day.
All right, and Professor Motlali is also the director of NIC. NIC, Nanotechnology Innovation Center. So he's a husband, father, grandfather that is in charge of millions of rands of research. So he's a big man in our midst. Welcome, sir. I've told you I will blow your trumpet. So, okay.
Okay, good morning. My name is Issachar. I'm senior lecturer at UJ, Chemical Science DFC. Can you say anything? No, because I'm going to say exactly what you said.
Yes. Edwin will expose him. That Dr. Mamo is from Ethiopia. Okay. All right. And Professor Motlali is from Zambia. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Edwin Motlali.
Doctor?
Yes, okay. I'm also a senior lecturer in the Department of Chemical Sciences on the Kingsway campus of the University of Johannesburg. I'm a father, I'm a husband also, but I'm not yet a grandfather. I hope to live long enough to be a grandfather.
Okay, amen to that. Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
My
morning.
name is Tenyade Macaulay. I'm a wife to Mayor Macaulay. Recently moved to South Africa. My background is in telecommunications. I worked in Nigeria for 15 years, and now I'm in South Africa with my husband.
Wow. Great. Welcome. Sir.
Morning, everyone. My name is Tunde Macaulay. I work for Standard Bank. Recently moved, transferred from a Nigeria business to South Africa. I'm the regional executive for West Africa for personal and business banking division. So I run Nigeria, Ghana, Angola, and Namibia.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mohammed Beled. I'm an associate professor in chemical engineering, a former HOD in the chemical engineering, who did 2 terms, by the way. the first term is lay down the foundations, and the second term is to achieve, view, and transform the department. Because the academia's HODship is only 3 years, and 3 years is quite a short time. And I remember one day we sitting with Engineer Perek, with all leadership of the university, and we were speaking about reviewing the HOD. I suggested to her is only HOD should serve 5 years, 1 term, and be given 1 year off after that because it's a real headache. That's one. 2, everybody saying he's a husband, but nobody said who is in charge in the house. So that is very, very, you can be a husband, you can be a grandfather, but not in charge.
Okay.
That's you need to know that. And actually, I am pleased to be here to learn and share my experience with you guys. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Anvisa Ndi Fungizi. I'm the Managing Director of Scrumastek. Scrumastek is a town planning consultancy firm. We are into spatial planning and land use management. I'm also the coordinator of gentleman meeting at MIB.
You're welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Brilliant Sebui. My other African name is Ndiso, which means truth. So I am a student in civil engineering. At the same time, I'm an executive chairman of Bobo Enterprises. So Bobo Enterprises is a recycling business whereby we're currently working in a waste treatment plant. It's a project that is to be in Pumalanga. Thank you.
Now let me say a word about those students. One of the things we encourage seriously as our ministry is entrepreneurship. We told them to go and register their businesses. Many of them already have businesses registered. And it's a privilege that they're in our midst because there's no small leader anywhere. And some of them already have contracts with the government. In fact, Mr. Sidiya is also one of the young men that reviews the president, whatever he wants to, his president's speech, that let's say youth to see what I want to say. Can you believe it? So it's like, this is what I want to say, let me see the youth view about what I want to say. We have the privilege to review some of those documents. So we are very honored and we know that we are ahead of you. So we are very much welcome. And one more thing, we are so serious in MIB that even I've told my young men to open a Lobola account. Now, Lobola is bright price. You know, in South Africa, women are very expensive. The cheapest one around is 35,000 rand. So, if you don't start planning for 35,000 rand, it comes to you suddenly. And I told them, great men don't negotiate. So you can't go to your father-in-law and say, 35 is too much. Can I buy this lady for 15? We know ladies are invaluable, but it's the pride of a man to tell the man, 35, take 40. You get the idea? So in our ministry, our young men already have opened account for the water. So from their funding, they are already saving. Because when the woman shows up, they are ready for it. Great men. So you're welcome. Sir.
Good morning, everybody. Honored to be here. Nice to see your faces. My name is Akinwale Ayeni. I'm a medical practitioner. I'm a nuclear medicine specialist by training and also affiliated to the University of the Witwatersrand. I'm also a father and a husband, and I'm not in charge.
If the wife is around, we will look at that but when your wife is not around. Politics. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Sayeni. I'm also a medical practitioner. I work for Research Consortium and the University of the Witwatersrand. I'm a mother of 3 and a say wife.
And I'm in charge.
I'm in charge. Alright, that is great. I'm going to bring the microphone to this side. Oh, why are you the one doing that?
It's okay, I'm an usher.
Okay, oh, you're an usher. Okay.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
I'm Stephen Akimati, a senior researcher at Department of Mechanical and Industrial. And
I'm in charge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Bharani. I'm a postdoc research fellow here in Department of Chemical Science, DFC. I'm still single, so I'm in charge of myself only for now. Thank you.
Okay, you know, Dr. Parani, let me on a light note, Dr. Parani doesn't have problem with Lobola. You know, in India, it's the women that pay. Oh, you don't know. In India, it's the women that pay. So for Indian men, they don't have problem. Just wait.
No, they are buying us. Here, it's opposite.
Sir?
They are buying the bride.
You pay the price.
They are buying.
He said they're buying the bride in India.
Oh, they are buying, yeah, that's what we are saying. So they buy the bridegroom. That is cultural differences. Can you believe that? Many of you now wish you were Indian. Because somebody is going to pay the price. Can you believe that? Oh, Lord, why didn't you put me in Bombay, you know? All right. So.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kubakeng Khaitati. I'm the founder of Cash Institute, and what we do is we help students at universities to develop their business and entrepreneurial mindset. Thank you.
Wow. Welcome. Welcome. So there's a lot of work for you to do here. Okay?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, someone.
My name is Lindo Kumede, and I'm currently starting my company, which is called Seket Group. We are looking into trading in the financial market and then invest our capital into technology. Thank you.
Wow. You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I go by the name of Zach T. Libatlang. I normally call myself a change agent of Africa. Whenever I close my eyes or wherever I think, I see a picture of Africa. There is a community where differences come together. And I have always a belief that says Africa must be the solution to the world, not the opposite. I'm also an entrepreneur, but I'm also a believer of God. I believe of the economic system of God, where the money must be taken from the unbelievers to the righteous. That is my mission. So if I take 5 billion, 6 billion, I'm doing the right thing in the eyes of God. Thank you.
Okay. That is a strong opinion. Okay. I think you would have preferred to use the word wicked. So we take money from the wicked to the righteous.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm so sure there's no wicked person here. So we may have different religions here. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Professor Samuel Oluwatobi-Oluwafemi, professor at the Department of Chemical Sciences, University of Johannesburg. Married and blessed. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who is in charge?
God is in charge.
We have many politicians there. Believe me.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
My name is Dr. Ikeoluwa Oluwafemi. I am a dentist. I used to work at the Eastern Cape Department of Health. But since I moved to Johannesburg, I've been managing my own. Thank you.
Wow. That's the best employment, people.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but I'm Derek Ndinte. I'm a researcher at the Department of Applied Chemistry, University of Johannesburg. What else am I supposed to get?
Title, why?
Oh, I'm an associate professor.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also a Christian leader, I guess. Yeah, I'm leading a house. I'm leading a household with a vice president who's a very beautiful woman called Mary, and two very beautiful children.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello. My name is Surprise Uyokoza. I'm currently a student leader at the University of Johannesburg, where planting Bible studies. So far we're leading Bible study at APK and here at Banting Road. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is William brilliant. So I'm a student at Rev Business School, and I'm in the house church of Professor Ajetomobi.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the introduction. We're going to the second part of the meeting. Oh, we still have one person. No, you can't hide. You can't hide.
Morning, everyone. My name is Tebo Finyani. I'm a town planner. Got an invite from my
favorite town planner.
Favorite town planner. Andy said him. He's the one who invited me. So please meet everybody.
You're welcome. So we have people who plan the town here. Okay, great. We will go into, is there someone else? Okay. We'll go now straight into the second part, which is going to be a very short discussion before the resource person comes in to share with us. I believe everybody has a burden. I had a short discussion with Professor Belade, our beloved brother there. His origin is Algeria. And in our short discussion, myself and Professor Femi, we've been talking. And when you talk to people, you will smell what is in their heart, even if you don't say it. I think he's a man that believes in hard work. One of our own burden in MIV is leadership. We believe Africa is where Africa is today because of poor leadership. So our discussion this morning, we are all leaders, and I believe we have our views. So we're going to talk briefly in the next 15 minutes about leadership, the main challenge of Africa. Okay, so what is your view about that? That is my stand, that our problem in Africa is leadership. And Africa, I mean institutions in Africa, the government institutions, the health, the businesses. So we would like to start that discussion. What is this issue of leadership in Africa? What is leadership to you? Why do you agree that leadership is the main challenge? What do you think can be changed by virtue of changing the orientation of the leaders that we have? So anything in that line, we will just give you a few minutes to talk and say, or what is your own burden about the problem of leadership in Africa? Or you don't agree, you think, no, our problem is not leadership, our problem is resources. So if that is your view, then you can share your view with us and say, okay, this is my view about this. But this morning we want to look at leadership as a challenge in Africa. So if you agree with that, why do you think it's a problem? And what do you think we need to do to change it? Okay? So who wants to start? When we were younger, they said, "Oh, we bailed the cat." Do they still use that idiom? Is it an idiomatic expression? Mechanics, I don't know what. "Oh, we bailed the cat." You understand who we bailed the cat? They used to tell us the story. Okay, so let's start with. So you don't give us the first name again?
Thanks. My first name is Kubake. I support the idea that the biggest challenge we have in Africa is leadership. And I believe that even in tackling this, we need to understand where our leaders come from. And when I say where our leaders come from, we need to understand that Africa as a society, we currently have this societal consciousness which we are still suffering from the past 50 years, 100 years, where you find that our leaders today, the majority of them are still talking about the ideology that people need to go to school to get employment. The challenge in our economy today is not so much that there is lack of employment. The challenge is not that there is lack of jobs. The challenge is that our people as Africa, we are not as productive as we ought to be. And the fact that we do have the majority of our leaders still steeped into the consciousness which is no longer valid in this current day and age, where they are still saying to children or to young people that they must go to school so that they can get jobs, that is a problem. So we need to get to a point where our leaders get to understand the age we are in. We need to move with the at times we need to understand that there's nothing wrong with education, but there's something very wrong where we are telling our youngsters they must go to school to get a job. Education is good because obviously we want doctors that are properly qualified. And we're not saying that these doctors must be servants and they must just be in jobs. We need leaders that understand the technology that has moved and they can teach our children the right things. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that view. Okay. Any other view? The one thing I heard clearly, that it is erroneous to condition people's minds that go to school so that you can get a job. Okay?
Greetings once more. I'd like to go through what brother mentioned. I think that's the biggest challenge that we are having in Africa, that I can shift the blame as well to the education system of Africa. Like for instance, we still taught in high school how to level or the functions of a locust, while in China or out there in the world, at the age of 5 years, they teach their children how to assemble a cell phone. So that's the biggest challenge that we have. You come to university, you are still passed through that system whereby, like he said, you are taught. The only thing that we mostly told by our lecturers is that when you work for WHP or when you go for what, they never mentioned the thing of when you start your company, when you do this and do that. So that's the biggest challenge that we're having. I think as Africans, it must come to a point whereby we lead our children that at the age of 15, they become independent. Independent in which sense? I'd like to give an example with me. I made a goal that before the age of 21, I need to have 7 digits when I look at my bank account or bank balance. So I think if we can come to that as Africans, it can make our whole continent to be better, like Americans, like Europeans. In which sense? I remember I launched a book, okay, I'm a published author, so that made me to be exposed into the environment where I saw that it's possible to achieve what a 50-year-old man can achieve before you reach 20. So, like our pastor said, I made a vow of myself that I need to go discuss business with the president, and it's not a big issue to go discuss such kind of things with the president. I mean, if I was still in that umbrella of I need to go work for WHO, I wouldn't have been where I am today. So I think what she said is really true. There are academic system that we're having. It's the one that's leading to these challenges. Thank you.
Okay, and I think many of us are academic. We're looking at business sector. What is the role of leadership in this challenge? What is, remember I was talking about leadership, the main challenge. So what do you think is the challenge of leadership in your workplace? You may not be in the academia, you may be in the business sector, you may be in the health sector. What are the challenges? Where do you think leadership issues can? Where do you think leadership is an issue? Why do we need to look into leadership?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ike. Leadership is an issue, and I will tackle it in 2 aspects. Lack of selflessness and the know-it-all attitude. I recently was in Europe, and I got talking with one of my friends. African leaders are selfish. They want it all to themselves. And if they want it all to themselves, they don't care whether people have health, whether they have water, whether they have anything. They just want to amass wealth and be rich. And it's a mentality that even when youngsters are coming up, they don't know the values anymore. in the country where I came from, youngsters don't even know what is right from wrong. Some people will tell you, I want to be a politician. That is their goal now. So the selfishness of leaders has cost Africa a lot. When I was in Europe, I was talking to my friend. She said that the way they do things there is that from childhood, they teach their children so many things, logic, reasoning, and all that. Even there, you pay when you want your child to have religious studies. You don't get things for free. But at the same time, they cater for those children. They take them up, and when it's at a level, they like sieve them. You, at maybe grade 4, so this is what you're good at. They start taking them, and people that are supposed to go to maybe university line, they already know them, they've identified them. They sit down round table, little children, discuss with them. They try, psychologists come and all that. They see that, okay, this one is supposed to be on this path. Some other people, they take them, okay, this is the path. This one will be good in handiwork. So many professions have not died in Germany. Blacksmiths are still in Germany. In so many countries, those things are gone. And everybody just wants their children in the university. And that is people that think, leaders that reason, that okay, let people function where they are good. But our leaders don't do that. The know-it-all attitude is that they don't even want to learn. My son goes to a school that the principal and the board of all the educational institutes in this country, and they meet yearly all over the world. They're Jews. They meet all over the world to change their curriculum almost every year. When I was going to go to the school, they told me now we are taking Singapore mathematics for our own children. And those are the people, Jews are leading all over the world. Those are people that sit down, they know what they're supposed to do at instances. It's not just the same old things that we were learning when I was in primary school in Nigeria. Maybe that is what they're still learning in Nigeria. Nobody has tried to review curriculums and all that. So they know it all attitude. I know it, this is where I'm going to do it. Some countries send their ministers, leaders to go learn. How are you doing things in this country? Why is your own country good? Why is there not poverty in your country like this one that we are in? But they will never do that, rather they go for parties.
Okay, so let's talk on issue of leadership. Leadership values. I had leadership values, selfishness, the value system of our leaders, resistance to change. Please, we are not limiting it to school and academics, businesses, health sector. What do you think is the problem of leaders?
Morning once again.
Morning.
I'm Lindo Gushin, like I said. What I think is the problem here in Africa, I think we have our politicians, they are not really politicians, they are comrades. So,
yeah?
Like, we don't have politicians, we have comrades, it's just
comrades,
okay. Politicians. Most of them, they are not developed like themselves, and they are in a position where they must govern the country, like our countries, the whole continent. For example, I'm not in the field of mining. I wanted a discussion with the guy who was doing his master's in mining. He told me, like, in other countries where they mine gold, they are still mining their gold at the surface. And here in South Africa, we are mining it deep, and now it's being like, it's difficult for them to get it like at a lower cost. So it's high now, the prices. And when you ask yourself, how do we get into mining like deep, while other countries are still at the surface? Then you find that your minister in mineral resources used to work as a miner, but he doesn't have any qualification. Like in that mining, like specialists, we don't have specialists. Like in our, for example, we have in our sports field, we have someone who's running the sport field, but he has never done anything in the sports field. And